Okie dokie, we're back once again, and let's take a look here. What are we up to? Oh yes, so we need to actually rest at the bonfire here and level up a little bit. And I looked up the amount of dex requirement for the item I'm trying to get, and it's 22. So I'm going to go ahead and run there to the 22 amount and leave it there. I need 16 strength, that's exactly how much I need. And from then on, I'm just going to level up my vitality and my endurance up to like 30, 40, whatever, however much. So that's as much as I can level up for now. Now I'm at level 45. And a couple more things to point out before I head out of this area, just so that you guys can have them for yourselves. Okay, let's take a look. Oh yes, there is a kind of a hidden vendor, which I'll show you how to get to. And also crazy Black Knight. Actually, let's go kill this Black Knight over here first. Nothing wrong about getting items from this guy. I think he dropped some Titanite stuff. Ooh, that was close. And again, he's slow. You just gotta let him swing, get out of the way, and take him down. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, he didn't drop anything? That's weird. Now, I don't really need to go this way, but I'm just going to do it really fast for you guys. There's a guy over here that drops a sword, which is pretty cool. It's fun to play with. It's not really the best or the worst in the game. Let's take him down. So he's got this rapier that's really fast. It's pretty cool, actually. It's arguably got, oh god, it's got a build to it that is very interesting with a certain amount of buffs. Like if you buff your sword up, okay, Ricard's rapier. So let me go ahead and put it on. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if you buff your weapon up, there's certain magic abilities in the game that you can apply to your weapons, and they actually allow the weapon to do a lot more damage. And this particular sword, it attacks a lot. Okay, let me try it again. So you see that it attacks several times. Boom. And if you use that with those weapon buffs, you'll be able to take out bosses extremely fast. And that's not really important for this playthrough, but like on New Game Plus, once stuff has so much extra health and you have all those extra buffs, it's really strong. So we'll open up these chests here, and we get Divine Blessing, which is nice to hold on to. It's kind of like it cures everything. And Rare Ring of Sacrifice. Now, I actually don't know if I've ever really used these rings before. Now that I think about it, I can think of one time I'll use them. But essentially, what the Rare Ring of Sacrifice is, you're wearing that ring. You will not lose any like souls or humanity or anything like that when you die. You'll hold on to everything. So if you're running through an area and you're not sure if you're gonna make it or not, and you really don't want to lose like a large amount of souls that you're holding on to, that could be a reason for having that ring. Also, if you're about to get cursed, you can put that ring on, Rare Ring of Sacrifice, and it will negate any curses that you may have gotten at the time. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. Next thing to do here, there's this little broken bridge part. You need to look down and run right at the left edge, jump, and you should make it to the side. Oh god, I almost jumped off the edge. Don't jump off the edge, because you will not be happy with yourself. So there's this guy right here. You can talk to him and buy some things from him if you would like. And blah, blah, blah. He just says a few things. So purchase items from him. He sells a couple of stuff. So large Titanite Shard is a good thing to buy from him if you have the souls. And I'm going to go ahead and skip buying those because I don't really care right now. You can get yourself a tower shield, whatever, if you'd like. None of this stuff is really that important. This is more of cosmetic because there is better armor in the game, but it's actually pretty fun to wear. This is the Onion Knight stuff, and I haven't actually shown you the Onion Knight, but he's just this big fatty waddy, and you can put on his armor, and it looks really cool. So, or you can wear the armor that he's wearing, Baldur Knight. You can buy all that stuff here, and you can buy some defensive rings. So, anyways, just want to show you that. Now, if you go down there, run across the bridge, there's a chick guarding a little soul thing. If you go to that area, you can actually, I believe, get a key to this cage over here. Go which I'll show you in just a second. And it's completely unnecessary. I've never actually used the key to this cage over here. It'll take you down. It's like a shortcut to go backwards. And the only real reason you would want to have it is to have a shortcut to get back to the area. Like if you're unable to beat the next boss that's coming up, once we get past the boss of ANOR, there is a fast travel that you can do. You can fast travel. So essentially, you won't be needing it after that point. But if you want to go back to another area before you get to the end boss of ANOR, then that's kind of what you would use that for. So, anyways, enough bambling and rambling. Let's go to this area. We need to examine the Ring of Light, and this is what's going to happen here. Just kind of look around, chilling out for a second. Oh my goodness! It's some crazy demonic gargoyles. They look like alien gargoyle demons. They got those weird, their brains are like sticking out or something, like kind of weird. So they're gonna give me a lift up here to the like old city of ANOR, and this place is epic. Look at that! Look how big it is. It's epic. I mean, this is some of the stuff I love about Dark Souls, man. Is the scenery and like the whole gritty, the feel of the game is just amazing. I don't know. Hard to really say, but I don't know. I like it a lot. You can kind of tell this place is built for big people. The people that come to this area are much larger, very much larger than I am, I believe. I don't know. The steps are kind of small, so you could kind of argue against that as well. Anyways, let's head down here. Enjoy the view while we're on our way, of course. And a lot of the stuff we're gonna visit. We're ultimately gonna be heading into that little castle-looking area right there. Now, look at this guy, big, mean-looking Iron Knight Golem-looking thing. These guys are pretty tough. They'll mess with you. And he's not gonna follow you if you just walk past him. Now there is a chest behind these guys, which is nice to get. So if you have a like a bow or something. Excuse me, I keep hiccuping. I just ate a pizza. If you have a bow or something, you can shoot one and aggro them and get one of them to follow you, and you can fight them one at a time. Before I actually fight them, however, give me a second and I will actually save my progress. So, now that you've made it thus far, we're going to run ourselves all the way over here and rest at the bonfire. Dun, da, da. Now, the good thing about this is actually a firekeeper right here. So I wouldn't fight him.
Well, welcome to the lost city of ANOR, chosen undead.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. So, now, since this is the firekeeper, I can actually reinforce my SS Flask here. So if you have not done so, go ahead and reinforce your SS Flask at this chick here. And now I've got SS Flask +3, which is good. So, the interesting thing about this game is that this dude is a bad guy. They're going to be nice to you because they're trying to lie to you to get you to do something bad. And I'll kind of explain this later, but I'm going to kill that dude eventually. You'll see later. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to head over here, and I'm going to kill these guys. I'm going to show you how to kill these knights or whatever so that you can open up these chests. And the one on the other side is actually a little bit more valuable, if I remember correctly. So let's see if I can. All right, there we go. We got one of them to follow me. The idea is to try to get one of them to fight you at once, because it's a little bit harder to fight two of these big mofos at once. So what you can do is you can roll under them, kind of like so. You have to be careful. He will smash you with that shield, and just like that. Now, once he's done the shield smash, you have a chance to attack him once or twice. If your weapon's good enough, which mine's not, you can probably kill him at that point. All right, so there we go. Just keep on stabbing him in the gonads, and he will fall promptly. Do the same thing to the next one. They actually give you 1,500, so it does feel good to get that amount. Ow, I did not roll. Alright, keep stabbing this guy in the gonads. He will fall down. I mean, I would. If you keep stabbing me there, I would go down in much less hits than that. All it takes is one stab, and my gonads, and I'm down for the count, man. So, okay, that guy is out of the way. Let's go ahead and loot this chest here. Demon Titanite, and that is what we were looking for there. Now, normally I would actually, back at back at Sin's Fortress, you know, when I originally fell down at that area, there is a bunch of those demons there. And when you kill those demons, they give you a Titanite Shard, which those are good for, or not Titanite Shard, a Demonite Shard, which are good for upgrading demon weapons. And I don't have any of those just yet. I will later. Oh crap, that was weird. Game just kind of all tabs on me. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and get these chests over here. There's 2 of them this time. And I did not do a good job of aggroing only one at a time. So I'm going to have to deal with them both. And this is way harder. So let's see if we can... Ouch. As you can see, you may avoid one, but the other one's got this long damn reach that just messes with you. Wonder if I can convince them to not chase me out here. Can't remember if they will chase me all the way. Yeah, it looks like they will. Oh, the other guy's going back. Alright, so now I'm going to deal with his friend. He's dead. The other guy, yeah, they kind of have a leash range, essentially, if you're familiar with MMO type games. They will stop chasing you after. Oh my god, I'm just getting wrecked here. Alright, gotta wait for him to attack, essentially. Oh no, the swing and attack! I gotta use my Estus. Let's deal with this before he freaking swings at me again. Come on, man. You're done. Just your days are numbered. You're done. Okay, so he's falling down. Finished him off. Now, this is something you need to be wary of. This chest right here is rigged. This one is not. So let's go ahead and loot this chest here. Twinkling Titanite. Yeah! Alright, you want to get as many of those Twinkling Titanites as you can, definitely. Oh, look at that statue. That is foreboding, and I'll explain that to you later. So, anyways, this chest right here, there's a cool trick you can do. This is one of those chests that will eat you, but a cool trick that you can use is this. So, go ahead and look for a item that you picked up very early in the game called a Lloyd's Talisman, and you can buy these from vendors as well, I believe. And you want to use a Lloyd's Talisman on the chest. So check this out. Whack! Da-da-da! And it opens up the chest. You can see the teeth, nastiness, and you get a crystal halberd from that chest. Now, you get the same thing from killing the guy, but there is a rare chance that if you use a Lloyd's Talisman and don't get the item from it, you can go reset the game and keep doing it over and over until you, I guess, run out of Lloyd's Talismans. And there is a chance that you can get an item that's an item that's basically like a helmet from these guys here. And the helmet is basically a big chest that you can wear on your head. And it gives you a lot of extra experience and magic find when you're fighting enemies, but it constantly drains your health. So, kind of a cool item to get. But we're gonna not worry about that for now. I think the other way to get it is to kill every single one of those chests. So I guess on the other hand, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this one off, because once you kill the very last one, you will receive that item. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Once you kill the very last chest, you will get that item. So let's go ahead and finish this guy off. Alright, let me get my endurance back. And you'll see that he does a lot of damage. It's one swing. Oops, did not mean to do that. Anyways, let's head out, shall we? Now for the interesting part of this game. Actually, we were not. No. There's a few more things we have to do. So, again, our goal is to get to the other side over here. We want to get to that big castle area. So, let's head down this way and step on this bad boy. It's a little elevator. We're going to wait for it to get to the very bottom. Or, if you're bad like me, sometimes you can just forget that it is on the bottom slope and jump all the way down and kill yourself. But we're going to try not to do that. Okay? Alrighty, so out here we've got a Gargoyle. Ooh, remember those guys from early on. So I'm actually going to avoid him for now. And I'm going to get, I think there's another Demonite Shard. If you head this direction, it's in a chest just down here. Oh, actually, you have to fall down, so. Woohoo! Try not to kill yourself. And this is not a rigged chest. Boom! Demon Titanite. So again, I'm going to try and get as many of those as possible because you can't actually end up buying them. So you have to get them from the monsters in the world in order to upgrade your demon weapons that you will eventually equip. Okay, so the way we have to go in this game is up this little area right here. This is the only way to get past to the next area. And that Gargoyle will be following us. He is on our tail as we speak, but I don't care. I don't have any need to fight him, so I'm just going to run up here. You need to make sure you get to the very end and then just kind of fall off to the next area. And there's a broken window. You can head into this little church. So look up. There's a guy right here. He will fall down on your head, and you will stab him promptly to death. Boom, no problem. Now, these guys like to throw daggers at you, so we'll deal with that. It's just a few swings, and they are done. He's not going to be able to heal. He actually just tried to heal. So, a couple things you can see in here. There is a chandelier there with an item on top of it. I believe that item is like, I can't remember what it is. It's been a while since I've grabbed it. It's some kind of magic spell. So if you're using magic, you may want to go ahead and get that item, and I'll show you how to get it in just a second. So running along here, you have to be very careful. There's not a lot of room to maneuver. And again, these guys like to throw daggers at you, so you're going to have to run along here while getting daggers thrown at you. And if they start to attack you, they can knock you back and knock you off this thing, so that's something to think about. Now let's just take him out before he has a chance to deal with us. Make sure you don't do any rolling over here, or you're going to have trouble. So we're going to cut the chain. Blam! Now the chandelier has fallen to the ground. Now once we go down there, we can loot that chandelier and get the magic item. I guess I'll go ahead and grab it so you guys can see what it is, but I'll do that later, not anytime like in the current time. Okay. So we're going to have to deal with this guy. Make sure you stay very lined up and don't swing your way off. What did he drop for us? Throwing knife. So you can have your own set of throwing knives if you so choose. You have to be careful. They can kill you pretty easily if you take too many hits from them there. Alright, so luckily I dealt with that one. Hey, look at that lady right there. Nice chest. Yeah. Alright. We're going to head down the ladder. And I believe through this right here we have access to the elevator, or the moving platform, or whatever this thing is called. So we're going to head over here, and what you have to do is essentially you have to push this lever, and it will raise this platform to the level that we need it. And you can sit here and watch it. And actually by raise, what I mean is lower. So it's going to go down, and it's going to even up the walkways from where that gargoyle was previously to the actual castle area that we need to go. Now we got to be careful because there's another gargoyle here. Boom, right there. Now these gargoyles are a little bit different than the boss from earlier because they actually, I think, have halberds. I don't know if that's different actually or not, to be honest. So I'm just going to try and stab him to death before he flies. Okay, it's not fast enough. When they fly up in the air, they'll jump down and they'll swing this big-ass halberd on you, which is really annoying. But I just try and stab him to death before he has a chance to swing at me too much. Another good thing about having enough poise, I should say. Alright, so we're now down to 5 Estus flasks. We have to be somewhat careful here. Alright, look up to the left. You'll see a little gargoyle-looking thing. Ooh, look at that. Summon sign. We can actually summon a buddy to come with us. I don't know. I didn't realize you can summon guys here. So, I guess you can, though. Not worried about that for now. I'm not going to summon him because I'm going to show you how to do this on your own. Alright, so what we want to do is not get hit right here. And we did. But whatever, it's not a big deal. I'm just going to run past him. You can kill him if you want. Generally, I don't like to do that. Now, you're going to get knocked off the ledge right here if you're not careful. Yeah, you'll usually get stabbed by one of those guys, but I like to skip them. You can kill them if you want, but they are very annoying. You got to be careful. He's going to keep throwing lightning at me. Now, there's 2 more right here. I'm going to run past him. I'm going to roll in order to dodge. Okay, well, I didn't dodge very well. Keep on running as fast as possible. These guys are going to be shooting big-ass arrows at you. These are like dragon arrows. You're going to get lightning shot at you from the other side as well. Equip your shield. You're going to have to be careful about that. This is where you need to learn how to parry. You really need a shield right here. This part is very dangerous. This is probably one of the hardest parts in the game, or it was for me my first time through. You got to roll under that and then parry. There you go. Parry, stab him, and he should be dead. If you don't parry, it's a lot harder. He's probably going to knock me off if I don't kill him there. Alright, so I only had to stab him twice, so I went ahead and did that. Normally you would have to, if you didn't have a strong enough weapon, you had to parry him twice. Now a lot of you guys that are actually doing this area are probably going to rage so hard because you're going to die. So many, I think when I did this, I probably almost broke my controller. I was so pissed off. I kept getting shot by those arrows and they'll just knock you right off the edge. If you try and block, sometimes he'll like knock you back with a block and you'll fall off the edge that way as well. There's a lot of ways to fall off the edge, but essentially once you get right here, you are home free, you've made it. Rejoice, and make sure you save the game as fast as possible before you get invaded if you're human like I am. So I'm going to sit down, I'm going to rest. This is where people like to gank more than any other part in the game that I know of. So I am almost 100% certain that I'm going to get invaded here at some point, as long as I stay human. So a couple of things that I want to do here now. I'm going to show you how to skip a large part of this actual zone, I guess. But let's go ahead and open up this door and let's look at what is on the other side. Now, these are not Black Knights, but they look similar. These are Silver Knights, and they have these spears. Now, this is what I've been wanting the entire game. This is pretty much going to be my in-game weapon, what he's wearing right there. This is what I'm going to want. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip my... I'm going to get rid of my, I guess, wolf ring. For now, I'm going to use the Covenant's Gold Serpent Ring. And what I need to do is just essentially farm these guys until I get a Silver Knight Spear. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill this guy, and then I'm going to go save the game. Well, actually, there's a couple more of these guys, so I'll show you. So let's go ahead and kill this guy for now. And he's going to stab me with that spear. Ah, crap. So I'm pretty bad. I just actually... Okay. That's really annoying. I'm actually going to go back human form because I want you to see me get invaded at least one more time. I know that last guy that invaded me, he was really noob. He died really fast. So I want you to see how much I'm going to get owned by someone who's not shitty at this game. So let me go ahead and kill the knight without sucking. I can just block and he won't kill me so easily. These knights are really not that hard. Okay, so let's just wait for him to attack. They do get kind of annoying at times. You just kind of have to block a little bit. They've got some good reach to them because they've got like the best weapon in the game, in my opinion. That's obviously arguable, but whatever. I can't really stab him in the back. He's really fast, or either that, or I'm just bad at getting to that right location. Come on, man. Damn it. So I'm not doing too well here at all, am I? Not really. God damn. This is gonna be... You're gonna laugh at how much easier this is once I get the right weapon. The sword is definitely not the right one to use to fight these guys, as you can kind of see. Wow, I can't remember the last time this was so hard. This is like not supposed to be that hard for me. Oh well, whatever. I'm just not doing it right. So let's go ahead and get this chest. Alright, woots! Only took me like 4 or 5 times. I got myself the Silver Knight Spear finally. So let's go ahead and upgrade that bad boy and see how much damage we can get on it. So you're going to love this thing. You're going to love it, love it, love it! Alright. Rested Bonfire and Reinforce Weapon. Now, we need Twinkling Titanite, I believe, to upgrade this guy. So let's go ahead and find it. And I do have a few. I've got 7 Twinkling Titanite, so I can upgrade it to +1, and to +2, +3, and +4, and in order to go to +5, which is actually the max level for it, you cannot upgrade it past +5. I'm going to need 3 more Twinkling Titanite. Now I can actually buy those, so I'm not going to level up right now. I'm going to actually use the rest of my money to buy the stuff I need to upgrade my Silver Knight Spear. So let me go ahead and show you that guy. So let's find it real fast. Silver Knight Spear, where did you go? There it is. So this, oh my god, look, oh, it's just a beauty. Look how beautiful that is. So it is 228 plus 63. Scaling is a little bit less, but it scales both on strength and on dexterity. So if I get some more strength and dexterity, it'll, scale a little bit better. It's definitely not the best scaling weapon in the game. I'll show you why I actually like it though. And it's it definitely is more damage right now. 228 plus 63 is more damage. It's you know, about 290 or so, which is nice. There are weapons that can go like above 400 or whatever. But let me show you. Look at the range on this mofo. Look at that range, and it doesn't use a lot really of endurance to use it. Not necessarily. Whack! Look at that range on the strong attack. Whack! So I can put on a shield, and another cool thing, I can block, and while blocking, boom, I can attack. And that's where I'd want to get lots of endurance. Okay, so whenever you have shield up and you do a strong attack, it actually does this. Swack! And it also has a pretty cool running animation attack, I believe. So let me run. Whack! Just another stab, essentially. Let me go ahead and put my items back on that I was using earlier, so I can have my quicker movement speed. And actually, let's see. I wonder if I can have if I have medium movement speed. Let's see if that's desirable or not. Get a little bit tankier, I suppose. So that's medium movement speed right there. Not really the most desirable, but we'll go ahead and run around and look like this knight now. So let's see how much easier it is to fight these guys. I mean, it's not going to be like super easy, but it's definitely a lot better. 3 stabs! You see that? You see how easy it is? Oh my goodness. I just destroyed that guy. Oh my god. See, I'm telling you right now, this spear is like a dream come true. Okay, let's deal with this guy right here. Whack! Ouch. Whack! 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 Oh, I need to take off my sorry. I need to take off my ring I have on here. Let's see. So instead of the covetous gold serpent ring, we're gonna go back to the wolf ring. We want that poise so that we don't get interrupted while we're attacking, so we can just keep on stabbing mofos. Now, we need to go in this room here, but dun-da-da, does not open from this side. What's in this door over here? Oh my god, you do not want to go... oh, never mind. This is not where I thought it was. Okay, so this room right here seems like there's nothing in here, but booyah, secret door. So we're going to jump down here. I'm going to show you guys some equipment that if you are a heavy armor-wearing strength build, you're going to love it. Love it, love it. So head down here, and one of these chests is not like the other, and I believe it's this one. There you go. This is actually a tougher version of these guys, but if you stab it with the Silver Knight Spear enough, it will go down quickly. Whack! And you get the Occult Club, which is a club that does some weird stuff. I don't know. There's the Dragon Tooth. That's the item that Havel uses, the big dragon penis, or tooth, or whatever you want to call it. And you can also get his Great Shield. You can get his armor and his helmet, as well as his legs and gauntlets. So now you can be a Havel, essentially. Just a knight made of stone armor with a big dragon tooth. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. So, now that we've gotten all this stuff here in the secret hidden basement room, let's head back out. And we are going to head to the guy who sells us Twinkling Titanite so I can level up my Silver Knight Spear one more time. Alright, so since we need to go into that room over there, normally you would have to go do a bunch of stuff, but I'm going to show you how to do it the quick way. So you need to walk up these stairs until you see this area right here. And that's essentially where we need to end up going. In order to get there, we're going to do this tricky jump. You need to get a running start and then do a jump like right about there. And boom! We've now skipped a large part of this entire area. And that's a cool trick for PvP as well. If you get invaded, you can use that to jump. Now there's a demon in here. This is actually a harder version of one of the demons. So you can fight him if you need the Demonite or whatever. I'm not worried about it, so I'm not going to do it for now. Now I'm going to go to this door from the backside. I'm going to open it up. Holy crap. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. I did not realize I was low on health. So I just died in like one hit there. Well, whatever. Let's go ahead and go back to that area. And we will unlock that door from the other side. That's actually really annoying because all I needed to do was unlock that door from this side here. So again, we're going to do the same thing. Now that knight will follow us up here. So if you don't make the jump soon enough, he will just come and mess with you. But I made the jump, so screw him. Once again, we're going to head up here. Let's get my souls back. Let's make this knight pay for his transgressings. Since he's got a weird advantage on height from us. Alright. I'm just going to go two-handed mode and stab him to death. And there we go. He's now dead. Let's deal with the other knight now. So much easier now with this weapon. So I'm going to use a strong attack to start off with. And then I'm going to just finish him off with 2 more strikes. Boom, dead. Dead and dead and dead. Now, some more stuff in here you can get, which is actually really good, by the way. Silver Knight Helm Armor, and these Silver Knights Gauntlets and Leggings. Now, these are a really, really good medium set. So let me go ahead and see if I can equip it. Let's compare it. So 18 armor, 4.5 weight. 21, 4.8. So let's go ahead and put that on. And 45 with 9. Okay. 45 and 9. Where is it at? 45 and 12. So we're gonna skip the armor for now. This is 22 and 4.3. A little bit more. In fact, actually, since I'm doing medium armor set, I can go ahead and equip all these. By the way, the Armor of the Sun will be much better than this once I upgrade it all the way. However, at this point, Silver Knight armor is amazing until you start to upgrade some of your other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on for now. And I should still have medium. Yeah, still have medium roll. So now I look just like a Silver Knight, except for the shield. So let's open up this door, and we're going to get stabbed by this guy. I knew it. I knew it. What a dick. Now take him out with your new overpowered spear or whatever.